Our wildlife needs help. Tourism to Africa is at an all-time low.
Hello and welcome to our first Conservation Games, our first competition.
I am giving a big shout out to everyone involved and participating in the Conservation Games on Facebook right now.
I am a proud supporter of the Conservation Games. Good luck everybody. Play well, play hard, play fair, win.
One of the biggest you will see. Both these gentlemen at the top of their game in their world sport. It's cricket versus rugby.
Of Zimbabwean football over the years, Peter Ndlovu, wonderful playing career for Zimbabwe overseas for Coventry City. And
how many consecutive wins did we have? Trick question.
Okay, so a trick question based on Google or Wikipedia?
On truth.
1981 against Man City, we lost 3-1, and I was taken into the office, and I was given a stern talking to by the manager, Bob Paisley, and said, if you don't stop walking on your hands and swinging on the crossbar during the game, you'll find yourself back at crew. So,
and passing the ball to defenders round the back of your back.
No, I still did that. But you see, the thing is, the walking on my hands he didn't like during the game.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that, and I only did it when we scored.
There is a subtle difference between the spots on a leopard and the spots on a cheetah. What is it?
So the cheetah has spots, the leopard has rosettes with a little cavity in the middle, for want of a better way of describing it.
Francois Pienaar said it wasn't the 60,000 that were at Ellis Park, but it was the number of millions that were in South Africa that you guys had done that for.
For the World Cup, Madiba came to talk to us and said he would ensure we had the support of the whole nation. And bearing in mind at that point we were a 100% white rugby team. Chester only came in after the battle of the Boet Erasmus against Canada. And Madiba lived up to it. You know, he wore the Springbok shirt and he argued with the politicians and he got a nation to support us. And when we won,
he represented England in one-day cricket as well as test match cricket. Which format did you prefer and why?
Probably test match cricket. I think I was more naturally suited for that format of the game.
What is the Latin name?
Is it Panthera leo?
It is Panthera leo for 2 marks. Very, very well done.
In 2017, I was awarded a major British honours for services to hockey. This award.
This is an MBE.
Jeepers. Oh, he's been doing his homework. Well done.
Yes. You continued with a great season in 1995 at Coventry and made a record in a match at Anfield against Liverpool, winning the match for them. What was the record?
The record was breaking a 32-year spell of an away player scoring at Anfield 3 goals. So that was some sort of an achievement, also personal.
What was the half-time score?
Oh, I'm going to go 18-6.
It was 19-7.
Oh, cheapers. Come on.
John, I've got 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pick one, and can you act out the animation for us, please?
Tina, firstly, this is the bit that I'm really nervous about. My heart rate has gone through the roof looking at my watch. It's round about 160. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Have a look at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And understand I've brought some support along.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see. Python.
Okay, Joel. We see. Thank you very much.
Trainer, but most people just see me as a good old aerobics instructor, so I thought I wouldn't let them down today.
Yeah.
A bit of a Jane Fonda finish for the rock.
All right.
So I'm just going to warm up a little bit.
I mean, how can I compete against that? Come on.
I'm now ready. All right.
And the rhino ran in charge. Oh, which one, a black or a white rhino?
Nick Mallet, former Springbok coach and absolute legend.
Thanks very much, sir. It's good to be here.
I know that conservation is something really, really important to you as well.
We need animals. They're so important. They're so important for not only our mental state, but it's important to make sure that they remain here. You know, we've encroached so much on their domains that we're really at the last frontier now, and we have to do something to make sure they still survive. The great thing about this this initiative is you're dealing with sportsmen, and you get the banter, you get the teasing, you get the fun, which sadly, if you move away from a team sport, you miss it a lot. Cricket and rugby have both. They've got this element of camaraderie, and you get that back in this. And I'm so pleased to be part of it, and it's fantastic. And I just hope that it'll bring people's attention to the seriousness of this matter and how important. I mean, when you hear that Wangi has only got black rhinos, doesn't have a white rhino, I mean, it's absolutely tragic, because 30, 40 years ago, they were plentiful.
What are you hoping to see happen with the conservation games moving forward? Are you hoping to try and shed more light on the plight of all of the animals out there?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some really interesting people that have been introduced to us, people who work in wildlife conservation, and they're passing down tips to us about what we must mention and what we must talk about. It's fantastic that sportsmen aim to draw people's attention to conservation, because sportsmen, we're not politicians, we're not doctors, lawyers. We've just got a profile that if we can use to interest people, it's fantastic that we do that. And so I really do hope that these people's attention are drawn to the fun, but more importantly, to realize there's a very serious aspect to this, and any support, any financial support will be really welcome.
Kuchari chabatwa chiti ni wakumana.
Kuchari chabatwa chiti nasi hamai.
Kuchari chabatwa chiti ni wakumana.
Kuchari chabatwa chiti wakumana.
Kuchari chabatwa chiti ni wakumana.
Bata pocha, bata. 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 Simu za kumbo. Bata pocha, sika pocha.